Alright, so welcome back to White House Farm. What we're doing today is quick, simple, easy oil change on your Nissan Altima. We have our oil and we have our filter. TG6607 is this Fram filter. And then we have a high mileage full synthetic, because this does have over 200,000 miles on it now. So let's go ahead and get under there, start draining the oil, getting the fresh stuff in. Alright, so I already have it up on ramps, and I got my jack stands underneath, and I got my rear chocks in. That way we don't have any accidents. That's the last thing you want. Here's your oil pan right here. I actually just replaced this last year. Make sure to check out the video on that. So the crush washer that's in there should still be good. We'll see once we take it off, but normally if you want, you replace the crush washer with your drain plug. Not necessary, but you want to make sure you don't have any leaks. Also, we're going to be doing the CVT transmission as well, getting some fresh fluid in there. So stay tuned for a different video on that. And it should be a 14 mil. And we already drove the vehicle to heat it up, so just be careful. It'll be hot, the oil, if you do it this way, because I want to make sure I get all the sludge and anything out of there. Make sure to have your oil pan ready. Yep. Alright. There we go. Alright, like I said, this was brand new, so I'm not too worried about replacing the crush washer right now. But if you do have them, go ahead and get them and replace them. So we'll let this drain out. It's pretty much done draining now. So we'll go ahead and wipe this. And we'll get our plug back in there. We'll go ahead and tighten this up. We'll give it a quick spray with some parts cleaner or brake clean. That way we can go ahead and check this when we're done, make sure there's no leaking. Now what we'll do, we'll preload this with some oil. And it goes on sideways, so don't overfill it. You know, don't fill it up all the way, because it's just going to pour out when you're trying to put it on. But get some fluid in there. I'd say about halfway, and then you can get it on pretty quick without losing too much oil. You just don't want to put it on dry. And you'll see that'll actually soak up a lot of the oil. And while we have it like this with that little bit of oil in there, go ahead and rub that around the gasket. That way it doesn't stick and you have trouble getting it off. See, even though it looked like I filled that up all the way, it's soaked up more than half of it. All right, you can go from under here in the back, but if you remove a couple of these plastic push downs right there, and you probably don't even need to remove the top ones, just enough so you could bend this back. Let me show you. You can see your oil filter right there. Probably only need to pop out this one up here, and then I could use a bungee to just pull back on the plastic. There it goes. And now we have access to our oil filter. Many different types of oil filter removers. This one actually fits them. I can get that on there. And we're going to want to get our oil pan ready. And you're going to have oil leaking on this main beam right here. It's just part of it. There's nothing you can really do about that, unfortunately. Yep, there it goes. And that's why you lube up that rubber O-ring on there so you can get it off easy so it doesn't stick to it. And this was a 1358 filter. I believe this one I got from Napa. Yep, Napa Gold filter. All right. And this should just come right off. And I am gonna have to move the camera, unfortunately, just because the oil's gonna start going everywhere. Yep. There we go. All right, so we'll let that drain out, and we already got our new filter pre-lubed and ready to go. And there's our new filter. We'll go ahead and screw that on by hand and tighten it as much as we can. And just make sure you're threading it on correctly. It should just spin right on just like that. And now we'll tighten that down with our hands as much as possible. Got the new oil filter on, nice and clean. We sprayed it off with some parts cleaner. Got our push pin back in, hold down the plastic. Now we're up top here. Another thing I should have mentioned, when you're draining it, if you take this off, it'll drain a lot quicker. So let's go ahead and start filling it up. And they say that these hold 4.9 quarts. All right. So we'll put the cap back on here. We'll give it a quick start, and then we'll go ahead and check the fluid. And you want to be right up to that second hole there. Yeah, so we'll add some more. All right, so we're just a little bit under that hole. All right, so we should be all set. So there you go, quick, simple, and easy. And now your oil's done. Let me know in the comments if you use the 10,000 mile or the 5,000 mile, and if you actually changed it out before then. I'm kind of stickler when it comes to oil with the engine. I'm checking it all the time, just because I don't think it really lasts that long. You have to add oil in between there, and I just I wouldn't want anything to happen to the engine, even though it is older and high mileage. I always keep an eye on that. So let me know if you use this, and if you actually do it at 10,000 miles, or you do it before, or the 5,000 mile, or if you do it before. Kind of interested to see what other people are doing. But we're all set here. So once again, check out all of our other videos. Hit that subscribe button, like, thumbs up, helps the channel. And check out all of our other videos. Once again, we hope you like, enjoy, subscribe, and as usual, we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. All right, so drive's good, shift's good, all fresh oil. We're all set here.
You can't say goodbye without saying goodbye to me.
All right, Olaf, we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye, Obo.
Bye, guys.